Skull CJ is a hangnail that I imagine can get worse.
And here I am still hanging and nailing you on every one of my videos. Hold on, pause, that's kind of sus. I'm gonna give you guys some context. What's good? It's your boy CJ, and today we got a lot to talk about. It would seem that I'm actually gonna be putting Bobby Lee on a t-shirt early in the day. And I was getting ready, about to go out, because I'm gonna celebrate my birthday with the family. We're going out to eat, and I guess there's gonna be a lot of things getting cooked today. So, as y'all know, or maybe you don't know, I posted a video which I highly advise you check out, where I call out some of the toxicity going on in the Arknights Enfield community by certain CCs. I provide the evidence, as you like to say, and I provide all the little, ins and outs, so you guys have a lot of context, okay? And it would seem that good old Bobby Lee found a way to scoot himself from reacting to my video. Now, I've seen him react to a lot of people. He be calling out a whole bunch of goofy goobers, but whenever it's time for me to cook him, he kind of just skedaddles. He finds a way to not react to the videos. Maybe it's because he don't want to give me clout. Maybe it's because he wants to say my videos are trash. But I'm going to be real. When you be grilling all these other little goofy kids, I think you don't react to me because you're a baby back bitch. And you know that I don't play games like all these other goofy motherfuckers. That's what's going on. I have the evidence. I'm better at talking, better at throwing hands, better at roasting, and I ain't afraid of a challenge. I don't back down. Fuck this YouTube shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm here to cook you and talk some shit. But I'm going to give you guys some context because that intro was kind of sus. I'm going to show you guys what was said, and then we'll proceed to take a shit on the rest of the clip. Let's go ahead and roll it.
Another hyper grifter. Arknights Enfield creators are toxic as hell. What is going on here? Is this just... What is he doing here? Is he just reacting to me? Is this guy... is this just another guy defending the game? Hey, it is what it is, brother. Hey, looks like we got another hyper grifter in the party.
Ah, yes, me, the ultimate hyper grifter. I absolutely suck up to these devs. I suck up to these devs almost as much as Saint Tontus sucks off Mr. Pokey. And we already know that's some hardcore levels of dick sucking. We talking about he be sucking him raw. Like Mr. Pokey be walking around like, after Saint Tontus is done with him. He got that glug glug 3000 when it comes to Mr. Pokey. But me when it comes to the Arknights devs, bro, I try to give Saint Tontus a run for his money in that department. I suck up to these devs more than anybody else you've ever seen. Matter of fact, I'm gonna roll just one little clip from the video that I did earlier today. Just one little clip to give you guys more context as to what I gotta say regarding Arknights Enfield. It's a weird ass system, bro. It's just weird. And on top of that, if you happen to get the limited banner early, or you get to pity, or whenever the hell you eventually get it, what comes after? You get the character. What comes after that is the devs literally pulling down their pants and taking a warm, soft shit on your chest because it is an absolute pain in the ass. It's actually one of the worst systems I've ever dealt with when it comes to trying to get dupes for a character, or even if you just want to summon a little bit more, or whatever it might be. It's just ass. So yeah, the biggest hyper grifter you've ever seen, right? I'm talking about top #1 hyper grifter out there. Listen, first off, aren't you like 48? You're out here pushing 48 talking about hyper grifters. Hold your shield. Kuro bots. Bro, grow the fuck up. And second, listen, I get it. You might try to put other people's in your shoes, but not everybody likes to suck off certain devs where their dick reaches the back of your throats, where their balls hit your chin. Not all of us like to do that. Don't get me wrong. I'll call out some of the things I like from these games, but others, if I don't like them, I'm gonna shit on these companies. I ain't pro corpo. I ain't getting sponsored. I'm just out here to talk some shit and have some fun. Now let's watch the rest of the clip to see what else he had to say about my little old video from this nobody YouTuber. Let's go ahead and see what big old Bobby Lee had to say.
I'm just read the transcript. Wait, I don't even need to watch the video. I can just read the transcript, actually, and see if there's anything worthwhile in here. Wait, this is a great way to ensure you don't give any watch time or views, but you can still see what's in the video.
What did I tell you guys? He wasn't going to react to the video. A lot of y'all came to the streams, in the comments, DMing me. I can't wait till St. Tontas replies to this. I can't wait until he watches this on stream. And I told y'all he wasn't going to do it. Live on stream. In the video, I called it out. Everything. Because I knew he wasn't going to do it. St. Tontas ain't about that life when a real motherfucker gets in front of the camera talking shit to him. Actually saying things how they are. With evidence. With facts. With a little bit of banter. He ain't about that life. He only goes against certain people. Them nerdy number crunchers. People that sound like, actually, y'all know who I'm talking about. He be going against these people that be like 75 still making YouTube videos. Those are the ones he goes against. Random little YouTubers, little BS content creators that have a problem speaking right. But when it comes to a grown motherfucker like me, that ain't about that shit, he ain't never replied. Last time St. Tontas and I had some sort of beef, he had Big Dog Tectone, you know, the guy that put him on, tell him, bro, just back out of it. Just back out of it. Remember that, Saint? Remember that? When I grilled your ass? And he was like, you know what? Just let Captain Cabinets take the heat. By the way, Captain Cabinets, I'm all cool with you. Just had to remind Saint of that situation. Remember that, right? You be going off against all these kids. Making fun of Mr. Pokey. Making fun of Ryuka Sensei's bald-headed ass. Ryuku, no beef with you either. Making fun of Stuart Little, also known as Reen. Making fun of all these kids. But when I come out, call you a baby back bitch, dick sucker, pussy, woman, all these things, you don't have nothing to say? Listen, you might want to paint this however you want. Oh, actually, he's begging for my reaction. I could give a fuck about what you gotta say. Don't react to this, I don't care. But I'ma still make fun of y'all. I'm expecting you to say something. I mean, come on now. You made a whole video where you basically said, this is why people don't mess with me. And you did a recap of all the motherfuckers you cooked on your channel.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to have a bit of a discussion today. And that discussion today is going to be about regret. The regret that I feel like a lot of content creators in the space feel after they've decided to go on a series of interactions with me.
But hey, you know who wasn't in that video? Good old Skull CJ, bro. Now, there's more to it. I knew he was going to find any reason to not react to the video, guys. And I have more stuff to say about that. But before I do that, let's go ahead and see what the evidence was.
All right. Let's see here. All right. I want to drop a little bit of a disclaimer so nobody gets no sand in their vagina. Every clip you're about to watch probably has more context to it. Okay, so basically his video is missing a fuck ton of context. Just takes a bunch of clips out of context and then, like, goes in on them. So that's just an open admission at the start. This video is basically bad faith. Yeah. And so he's saying every clip is going to be out of context. You need to go watch their own videos for the context. Yeah, I mean that's what it is, right? So, hey, it's a dog shit video. There's no point in watching it.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. I told y'all he wasn't going to be reacting to the video. He was going to pick whatever reason to not watch it. But there it is. There is not enough context. It's a shit video because there's not enough context. You, St. Tontas? The dude that likes to strawman arguments, move the goalpost, and paint narratives from little pieces of the pie just to fit your narrative. I ain't never, ever met a creator that does more of out-of-context bullshit yapping than you, my boy. So being out here like that? Oh no, this is out of context. So this is a shit video, brother. Brother, it was a 1 hour long video that I took from one of your streams. One stream, brother, one. And it was 1 hour long. You understand how impossible it would be to fit the entirety of the gigantic mountain pile of shit that you be talking into one video, dog, I would be out here looking like one of them VTubers with a 100-page essay talking shit about you, trying to explain the shit. I made sure that in that 1-hour video, I could explain everything perfectly that needed to be explained. You don't need a thesis paper to understand the simplicity and stupidity of what you gotta say sometimes, my boy. And I'm telling you, once again, this ain't no beef. I know it sounds like, oh, he's so aggressive. Oh, he sounds mad. I ain't mad, my boy. I'm just talking shit. I'm just letting you know how it is. This is how real motherfuckers talk to each other and they check themselves. That's the world that I come from, okay? But really, the pot calling the kettle black out of context, brother, you paint narratives out of bullshit. You literally open a window of nothingness and grab air and make it into an issue. Let's be real. You do that with every game you play because that's the only way you know how to get big. Just how these videos talking shit, yapping, attacking games, or talking people, they get views because it's easy. Too scared to do anything else. This is the main focus every single day, every single stream. It's always some drama. I dare you, motherfucker. Do one stream. One. Where you don't yap about drama, about somebody else's business, about he said, she said. I dare you. Bet you can't, motherfucker. But going back to the topic, the pot calling the kettle black. Brother, you're watching my video and formulating an opinion without having the whole context. And you're complaining about context. Brother, you gotta stop being so retarded. I know you was dropped as a baby and got a big ass dent in your forehead, but you gotta stop acting like a retard saying, come on now. Brother, you literally pull up clips from all these CCs that you be trying to shit on to paint narratives. To paint narratives. You literally dropped a video about some shit regarding Arknights, where you pulled a clip from Reen where he was shit talking to you about some shit regarding Woo-Wah. I don't know the context of that clip. You ain't never show it. You just showed him talking shit. Out of context, little bro. So once again, stop picking baby back bitch excuses. Just say you scared. You ain't never gonna reply. You ain't never gonna do it, bro. Don't pick these baby back excuses and try to come out here pretending, nah, man, I'm not gonna give these people the attention they need because, what do I pick? Oh, they're out of context, bro. Yeah, this is a shit video, man. But then you have, Genocide, who looks like he lives on a shoebox and hasn't freaking taken a shower in 3 weeks and has some sort of social issues. No hate to Genocide, no beef with you either, my brother. And you go in on him. You go in on him. That's your second favorite meat to slob upon. That's the second one. You'll be taking turns between him and Mr. Pokey. I don't know which one you prefer. You gotta let me know, though. But, out of context? Really? Really? Come on now, bro.
Like, off the first line alone, I know the video's a piece of shit, right? So I'm glad he put the disclaimer at the front. Nobody needs to watch that.
You know what's funny? You seem to pick and choose which videos you want to attack despite saying all of them are pieces of shit. You go after Mr. Pokey's videos. You go after Reen's videos. You go after Ryuku Sensei's videos. And every other random Billy Bob-ass YouTuber who comes from under a bush. And you say they're all pieces of shit. But for some reason, this particular piece of shit is too stinky for y'all. Despite not having the context of the video, right?
Why not include it? That would be too much work, right? And you wouldn't be able to make that video without obviously removing the context and distorting the actual message being said. So the point of that video is to just go ahead, take a bunch of quotes out of context, and then make points, go on explanations, say why they're wrong based off of incomplete context.
Saint, the only thing getting distorted is your throat, your cheeks, and your asshole every time you talk to Mr. Pokey, okay? Let's be real. We ain't swapping around what's being said. We ain't painting this crazy narrative. We're literally grabbing your clips with what you're saying on stream. We're not splicing them, cutting them, making you say, hi, I like my ass fondled. Which you do. Which you do, St. Tontus. Which you do, Bobby Lee. But that's not what we're doing. We're grabbing literal clips, entire segments, 1, 2, 3 minute segments, and posting them so people can watch them. Do I need a motherfucking thesis paper? And on top of that, if we do need thesis papers, because this evil villain Skull CJ is twisting my words, why don't you come out and defend what you're saying? Put Skull CJ in check. Make sure people know you are the great white knight of the Arknights community. The guy that's gonna come out and be like, devs, listen because of me. Look, all I'm doing is for y'all. There's a clip of you on stream. You want me to grab it too? Where you say, I'm doing so much for this community. Really? Talking shit? You haven't dropped one good video, you dumb, slow, Bobby Lee looking motherfucker. Come on now. Don't talk about stretching when you're getting stretched every single day. Okay?
And if you want, like, an example of where that was done before, all you need to do is look at Mr. Pokey's...
Whoa, stop, bro. We don't want to see your boyfriend's anything. Keep that Mr. Pokey mead in your private DMs. You gotta relax with that, bro. But hey, man, it's all fun and games. It's just a little bit of banter now, isn't it? It might be funny to some of y'all, and some of y'all might come out white knighting your favorite Bobby Lee lookalike. For me, though, it's just a little bit of shit talking, just a little bit of goofy trolling, and this is what banter is really all about. I just find it funny that this man really ended the clip by saying, if we look back at my boyfriend. If you've enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.